Here's how to get every new Loomian inside of the Haunted Village update, and every new feature including daily boost tokens, the item shops, and the new saddle. Let's start off with the new Halloween Kabunga and Christmas Cradle evolutions, Thawmin and Leshent. First off, to get Halloween Kabunga, you want to head into Haunted Village. If you don't know how to get there, just go to Navigate, and then Hubs, it should be right here. Just click on Join, and then you'll be able to get to Haunted Village. Hunt in the wild for a little bit. Halloween Kabunga is quite common, so you should be able to find it quite quickly. This is not Halloween Kabunga. Give me a second. There we go, there's a Halloween Kabunga. What you want to do is you just want to catch it. You're also going to need a Christmas Cradle to evolve both of them, but obviously you cannot get that right now because this is only part 1 of the Halloween and Christmas update. Part 2 will have Christmas Cradle in. Once you've caught your Halloween Kabunga, you want to head over to the trade resort and trade it for a Christmas Cradle, and then that Christmas Cradle will evolve because that's the one you're receiving, and you can see right here the Cradle will evolve into Leshent. And then to get Thawmin, you want to trade a Christmas Cradle over, and your friend has to trade over a Halloween Kabunga. And once that Halloween Kabunga is traded over to you, it will start to evolve into Thawmin. Next up is Mirrami and Mirraith. First of all, you want to head over to Haunted Village again, and then you just want to hunt inside of the wild for a little bit. Mirrami is quite rare, so it might take you a little while to find it, and once you find it, you just want to catch it. Once you've caught Mirrami, you want to level it up to level 35, where it will then evolve into Mirraith. Next up is the new roaming Odoyaga. You want to head over to this Haunted Village Tricky Treat Exchange and enter the game. This game works exactly like the Jolly Village event game. If you don't know how that works, I'll give you a quick rundown. Before the start of the rounds, you're able to pick a bag which you can look into. This is the only time you'll be able to see what a bag has inside of it. You can't pick your own, so I'm going to pick this red one here. This one has the key. I got really lucky that time. This definitely isn't the first time I've played this, so you will get hints at the start of every round that you're able to use. My bag is of less value than the one I peeked in, obviously because the key is like second highest or highest value, so mine is going to be less value than that. So I don't want to keep my bag and I want to go for that one over there. You'll see at the bottom of my screen there's this things called steal levels. Basically what they do, you want to click on one of them and then click on the gift you want to steal. If multiple people click on the same gift with the same steal value, it will cancel out and it will stay with the person that has the gift currently. But if 2 people or more go for the same gift and your steal value is higher than theirs, then you will be able to take that gift from the person that has the gift currently. You'll see right here that I've lost my steal level 1. That's because I used it in the previous round. There's 3 rounds like I said earlier, and you're only able to use your steal levels once. And just like that, I have managed to get the key, which I can then use to get the new roaming. Once you have the key, you want to head over to the way I'm going, all the way down here until you see a gate right here, and then you just want to open this gate with the key you had before. Once the gate is unlocked, you want to continue to follow me down this way until you see until you see a hut. If you don't see this hut, you are blind. Go inside of the hut. Once you're inside of the hut, you want to talk to this witch right here. A cutscene will play, and then once the cutscene is done, you just want to head into this area that's just been unlocked, and then you want to go straight into the middle here. Another cutscene will play, and then another area will unlock. Once you're in this area, it's basically a spot the difference, so you have to memorize what's inside of this room. I would recommend taking a screenshot, and once you're done memorizing, just go straight into this portal here, and it will lead you to a similar room, but obviously some things are going to be different. If you end up clicking on three things that are wrong, don't worry, it's not the end of the world. You'll just get teleported back and you'd have to try again. Once you've spotted all three differences in the room, it will lead you out of the room, and then you have to do this 5 more times. Don't worry if you get it wrong in the second, third or fourth room, whatever, it won't make you reset from the first room, it will just reset the room that you failed in. Once the 5th and final room is done, another cutscene will play. Never mind, you want to go back to the middle, and then the roaming, oh there we go, a cutscene will play, and then the roaming will appear once you go down these stairs. You can see here is Odoyaga. Just walk up to it, and then you can soft reset the room until you get an alpha if you want to. You can see that I didn't end up alpha hunting because I simply cannot be asked, but the type of Odoyaga is mind and air, and if you want to look at the base stats, here you go. Anyway, once you've caught your soft reset Odoyaga, you are able to find it in the wild, in and only in Haunted Village. And now you're able to get the Gamma as well, as long as you do the mastery. Now that all of the new Loomians are out of the way, let's move on to the new Reskins. All of them require you to head over to Haunted Village and hunt in the wild. They are all quite rare as well. Reskin Mistlebud is the easiest to get of them all and has an encounter rate of 1 in 63. To evolve your Halloween Mistlebud, you want to head over to the treat exchange and gather up 100 treats. I managed to get 100 treats just recently, so once you got 100 treats, you want to head over to Dr. Halloween, enter his item shop, and then click on decorative lights and then buy it. Once you've bought the decorative lights, you want to go down to them and then you press use and click on Mistlebud, and you will see it will start to evolve. And there we go, it has evolved into Halloween Hollibunch. Frankenstein Cryocub is the rarest of the skins when including boosts and charm, and its encounter rate is 1 in 320. Once you've caught your Cryocub, you just want to level it up to level 31 to teach it Brawn Boost, or you can teach it Brawn Boost through rallying. Once Cryocub has learned Brawn Boost and has leveled up once, it will evolve into Barbadger. Okay, so I've been hunting for a little while and I haven't been able to find Skeleton Akhalos, but its base odds are 1 in 1024. With boost and charm, it is 1 in 128, just like regular roamers. It also has 6 different reskins, and it has an alpha versions for each, but no gamma version, just like the previous skeleton roamings. Now that all of the new Loomians and new reskins are out of the way, let's move on to the old Loomians that have been added back into this event. To get Waka-Laka, once you have your Halloween Kabunga, you want to gather 100 treats and then go to Dr. Halloween and buy a Nightmare Orb. I've already got 2 Nightmare Orbs, so I don't need to buy one. So once you got the Nightmare Orb, you want to go to it in your item menu and then press give to Kabunga, and then you want to trade that Kabunga to a friend and then have them trade it back, or you can use an exchange gem which you get from the UMV, and then you can just press use on Kabunga and then it will start to evolve. And that is how you get Waka-Laka. To get Spirivi, you just want to hunt in the wild. It has odds of 1 in 40. Once you've caught your Spirivi, you want to level it up to level 22. But anyway, once it's at level 22, it will evolve into Eidohusk. Once you've got Eidohusk, you can evolve it into Harvesect by having a full team of spirit type Loomians, and then leveling it up once it's reached level 38. To get Volpup, you also want to hunt in Haunted Village, and it has a 1 in 40 chance of appearing just like Spirivi. Once you've caught your Volpup, you want to level it up to level 29, where it will start to evolve into Halvantic. Now Metronette, Nevermare and Gargolem are all back into the game. You have to hunt for them in the wild in Haunted Village. With Boost and Charm, Metronette is 1 in 128, however Metronette is in a different roaming pool to Gargolem and Nevermare, and Gargolem and Nevermare are in their own separate roaming pool to the rest of the roamings. So Gargolem and Nevermare are 1 in 128, but to get one specifically, it's 1 in 256. And just so you're aware, you can see here you are able to get the magic chisel inside of the Battle Coliseum shop. If you didn't get it last year, you're able to get it now. And basically what this does is it's able to change your Gargolem's form into the different types. Moving on to daily boost tokens. You can see here it says there's a daily boost token available. You can get this once daily, obviously. But what you want to do is you want to go into the treat exchange once again. It acts the same as a key, so the boost token, once you get the key will be replaced with the boost token instead. You can see here I just peeked inside of a bag and it had the boost token, so I got really lucky that I peeked inside the right bag. So I just want to go for the orange one and try to make sure none of these NPCs get it. There we go, you can see I managed to keep the orange bag and I got my daily boost token. And then once you're outside, you can see when you go back, it says the daily boost token is not available anymore. You have to come back the next day to get another. And the boost token will now be replaced by the key, which is worth 15 treats. Now that every Loomian and reskin is out of the way, let's move on to the item shop and talk about the discs. Starting off, we got the Haunted disc. It's 10 treats and you can buy it as many times as you want. Actually no, you can only buy it up to 999 times because that's the limit inside of the bags. Here's what the Haunted disc looks like in action. It has the same effective abilities as a hyper disc. So let's see if I can catch this thing. And after that is the Swolder disc, which is also 10 treats and has a limit of 999 as well. Here is the Swolder web disc in action. Let's see if we can catch his fan cup. It also has the same capturing abilities as a hyper disc. This disc looks really cool to me, to be honest. And there we go, we managed to catch a one. You can see here I got one Baba disc, or Barber disc, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the rarest thing inside of the gift exchange. It doesn't always appear inside of the gift exchange because it's really rare, and that is why I'm probably not going to showcase using it on a wild Loomian because I don't want to waste it. Although I'm not going to use the Baba disc on a wild Loomian because it's really rare, I'm just going to tell you what it does. It's especially good at capturing Odoyaga, so I'm going to assume that it's better than a hyper disc for catching Odoyaga. But if you use it on any other Loomian, I'm pretty sure its capturing abilities would either be the same as a regular capture disc or the same as a hyper disc, I'm not sure. And now that we've covered everything from Loomians to reskins to discs, let's cover the last thing, which is all the new or returning saddles. Starting with the Metronette saddle. If you go on the shop, you can see I already bought it, the first time the Metronette saddle came out, but it will be 300 treats, and you can see it in action here. It's basically just you walking around with Metronette on your back. Next up is another returning saddle. It will be the Nevermare saddle. You can see here I also bought it when it first came out, but it will also be 300 treats, and here it is in action. This is Gamma Nevermare, but normal Nevermare will just be, you just be riding the normal Nevermare. And last but not least is the Mirraith saddle, which is the newest one and has just been added this Halloween event. You can see here it is 200 treats. So once you buy it, I'm gonna equip it right now. This is my first time using it too, so I don't know what it looks like. Let's see what it looks like in action. Wow, okay. Okay, this thing is really cool. Okay, that is awesome. Anyway, all the saddles require you to first capture the Loomian inside of the wild, or get it to evolve into the Loomian. So you need to obtain the Loomian pretty much before you can unlock the saddle. Anyway, that is it for this video. I hope this helped you guys out, and this is by far like one of the most painful videos I've ever had to record and edit. So please like and subscribe if this helps you out. Anyways, that's it for the video. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.